All right, more car talks with Rio. I just got done with like a long talk with like friends and stuff about just a bunch of like things about different life topics and everything. And the thing I came to realize and like things that we were talking about was like stoicism in men. I think it's very powerful, and I was kind of raised and under the assumption like as a man, trying to be better, like as a better human being, I wasn't allowed to feel anything. I wasn't allowed to have emotion. And it's only until recently that I discovered the idea of stoicism, and especially like Jason Wilson. Jason Wilson is just phenomenal, the way he articulates like emotion and what we should be feeling as a man. And he kind of leads into stoicism and everything like that. And I think people can have a different definition of stoicism, but mine personally is, when it pertains to men, is it's not that we don't feel things or we're not supposed to not feel things as men, or we're weak for feeling things. It's we feel all those emotions and we feel all that weakness. Not weakness. Emotion is not weakness, but we feel those emotions. So like if we're really sad about something or really pondering something, I guess, and it's like we choose to let those emotions take over us. And so I think that the beauty of stoicism and practicing it in men, and it's a beautiful thing. And so even if you cry as a man, even if you're experiencing difficulties and hardships as a man, you feel all of that. You don't deny yourself that feeling. And this is what I've done my whole life, is if I had a weak emotion or weak feeling, it was discouraged for me as a young kid to feel those things. You know, I was called like a little girl. I was called sensitive. I was called, you know, a hollow shell of an actual man, because I'm actually having emotions. I'm being sensitive. But a true masculine man, in my opinion, and what I aspire to be every day, is a man that feels all of these things. That he feels the sadness, he feels the emotion, he feels the pain, but he chooses not to let it overtake him. So let me repeat that. A stoic man, a masculine man, feels all emotion. Just like in the ebb and flow throughout the day, he feels the sadness, the anxiety, the depression. He feels that all, but he chooses not to let it overtake him. So that's very different than choosing to shut out those emotions and push them away and choose to do the work anyway that you need to do. But the true masculine man feels that, wonders why he feels it, you know, tries to get to the root cause and see what he's actually feeling, what these emotions mean. And he feels sad, he feels disheartened, but he does the hard work anyway. That is so beautiful. That is, so you can literally be crying about something you're sad about, but you choose just to do the work anyway. And I think that's so powerful. So it's really a balance of me, and I love this, you know, like I've actually cried more that I've known this and this way of thinking and tried to aspire to be like this. I've actually cried more than when I was trying to shut out emotion, which is kind of funny. But I feel like I'm more masculine of a person now than I was back then, just because I let those emotions overtake me. I let myself feel. I just lightning bolted. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I let myself feel those emotions, and I let myself feel that pain, but I choose to act anyway. I don't just let it overtake me. I don't let it make me just be unproductive the whole day. I do my work and I do what needs to be done. I do my reading, you know, just even in the presence of those negative emotions. And that builds character and that builds strength. So I think that's just so powerful. Such an important message that I wanted to put out there. And I just wanted to document and record so I could look back on this later. Yeah, just a little car thought for you guys. Stoicism. It's the real deal.